Hello everybody and welcome to my video blog. As you know, my name is Michael Kennedy. If you don't know, then my name is Michael Kennedy. And today is December 11th, 2023. I believe we're in week 8 of my Paraplegic blog. I had a very interesting week this week. The medication that the doctor gave me for my muscle spasms still working, and doing pretty well with my exercises and stuff like that. I went Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to the hyperbaric chamber therapy. Unfortunately, on Wednesday, I found out that the chamber therapy wasn't doing me too good because my pressure ulcer is getting bigger. And the reason my pressure ulcer is getting bigger is that I'm spending a lot of time in the chair, going to and coming from my hyperbaric chamber therapy. I leave about an hour before. I'm there about 2 hours, and then I leave about an hour after the chamber therapy. So it's a long day, a lot of time for me to be spending on my bottom, and my bottom's getting worse. So my wife told me not to go in on Thursday for my hyperbaric chamber therapy or Friday, and I spent my time looking for a tilting non-power wheelchair. And a lot of the things that I'm getting, I'm buying myself. Some things I get from the insurance company, but it's been my experience that the prices on these things we're purchasing from the medical supply companies, they're marked up extremely high, and then they rent them to own, and your insurance company is supposed to pay a portion of that, and you're supposed to pay a portion of that. And basically what it works out to is we're all paying for our own medical supplies. So don't be fooled. It is what it is, but yeah, we pay for our own medical supplies. And, I spent my time looking for that type of wheelchair. I was lucky to find one local, advertised on eBay, and my wife went over there. We had paid them, and my wife told them what we wanted to do with it, and basically they gave us the chair, which is extremely nice of a stranger, given the fact that if I don't get my hyperbaric chamber therapy, I can die. So, my wife brought home the chair today, and made sure I could fit in the chair. So the plan is tomorrow to be put down by the side of the road and picked up by the bus, go over to my hyperbaric chamber therapy, and hopefully spend 4 hours in the chair without being bored out of my mind, and offload the pressure on my ulcer, and I'm hoping I'm going to be fine. Today my back is definitely a little sore than normal. I haven't been doing much the last few days because they're all worried about my pressure ulcer and all that other stuff, and it does hurt me a lot to sit in the chair for a long period of time, and just you're not used to it. Right now I'm on a wedge in my bed, and trying to offload some of that pressure in the bed. And so that's basically what's going on. nothing spectacularly new. I did get approved for uh, outside physical therapy. I don't know how I'm going to handle that because right now my time is basically cut in half, and even worse than in half, it's cut in half in the middle of the day. So I normally have been leaving my house around 10 to get home around 4, and hopefully, the bus schedule is going to start being a little bit better for me to not be in my chair as long. So, that's pretty much everything that's going on. I had a family Christmas. I was here, and they were up in New England, and all my brothers and sisters and their spouses were up there, and I had to be down. I was down here. I don't think I'll ever travel that far again. I'm lucky to travel 20 minutes over to the hyperbaric chamber therapy. Never mind travel to go up north to see my family. Lori wants to go back up north if I pass away or whatever. But yeah, it was originally our intention to come down here and only spend part of the year down here and part of the year up north. But when we got down here, her son was just moving down. Actually, we weren't even down here. And, there was a little feud going on. Her son had just gotten out of the army, and they were looking for their own place. And it's hard to stay with family when you're looking for your own place. I could definitely attest to that. So they found a place in Palm Bay, and they live in Cocoa, but we live on the other side of Palm Bay. So Palm Bay is a huge city, huge town, and we're about halfway between each one of my wife's sons and her grandchildren. And that to me is ideal. You're not too close to one, you're not too close to the other, you're not living with each other, you're not killing each other. But you're cross the town, cross the city, to go see your son and your grandchildren, and come back, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad. They're about 35, 40 minutes away in either direction. So, my original plan was we had gotten a trailer before we came down. It was to go down to a place called Okeechobee. And it's a big lake in the middle of Florida. And, I wanted to kind of live off the grid. Have myself my own, party system, but I don't think Lori would want to live like that. It's, it's living in the trailer for a while is fun. Living in the trailer full time is not as fun as it's made out to be. So that was originally, I don't want to be on the grid at all, or water or anything. Given the fact that our own country's national grid is crumbling, and it's been crumbling for, since we started building it, it starts crumbling. It's one of the worst things that we could be doing to ourselves and to our children. If we have children or grandchildren, they're going to inherit our mess. They're going to inherit it. So even though you might be a paraplegic, you might think about voting and trying to vote some of these crazy people we have in office out now. Find some new people, because they're just kicking everything down the road. It's horrible. It's horrible. But, I mean, I don't want to get too much into politics on my blog, but I don't think that there's one party tries to contraband the next party, and then when the next party's in, it's just they're just endless things of unaccomplished government. And they say slow government is good government. Well, that isn't true always, I'll tell you. You see how slow sometimes a government can go. So, what else can we talk about this week? It's been a long week, and we start off on Monday, start off tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm on the right side of the earth, and you know, things are going good. Christmas is coming, and it just means more depression for us, I think. You know, other people get to go out and have fun, and sometimes we can get to go out, but we're not necessarily having too much fun, I'll tell you. At least I ain't. I move the wrong way, and I'm in pain. I don't want people to see me in pain. Wish I could turn back time, turn back the clock. When I was younger and healthier, and just it's not easy. It's not. Oh well, I mean, I don't want to run out of things to talk about, but I gotta think of some stuff to talk about next week too. But I'm just gonna cut down the vlog this week, and just let you guys know that I'm doing good, and I'm chugging along. Just see what life deals me next week. Keep your sticks on the ice, guys, and I love you. Bye.